Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. So things really just got interesting with this new Immortals promo with some of the latest leaks and news of what we're expecting today. Because yes, the little bro Bale, the big bro, little bro icons look interesting. The cards and packs look good, but it was the SBCs and evolutions that we didn't know too much about. And now we know some insane stuff. Guys, there's an SBC leak for one of the most elite strikers in the game, and there's an evolution leak that might just allow us to create our own hero or icon card. Think like Future Stars, where we created the Wanyeri cards or the Pasili or the De Winter. That situation might be coming back, but even better, we're talking 94 rated, 3 playstyle pluses. That's the leak. And center mids and the rest of the market might get cooked. I'm losing some coins right here in this Javi because these leaks are making prices drop, and we got to talk about how it's going to impact this game today and get it all explained. Let's get into it, guys. If you're excited for it, drop a thumbs up and, of course, subscribe if you are new. Now, really quickly, the last day of Dream Chasers yesterday on Thursday, we always wonder how EA is going to go out with these promos on Thursdays before the new one comes on a Friday. And, of course, yesterday was a really quiet day. All we had was the Marco Asensio SBC here for a right wing card with Trivella and Technical Plus. 5-star skills is nice. He can play center mid. Maybe he fits this crazy Evo that is incoming, or maybe he has too many positions. Who knows? But decent play styles, okay card, decent rolls. It's just not that crazy hype, coming in at about 73,000 coins for 3 squads. It's not 91 or 92 rated, which a lot of us would have maybe loved for the big SBCs like Hold It if you're trying to stack some fodder. But you're a Villa fan, you want that card, that's pretty cheap to get done there. Just not super crazy. The only other part of yesterday's content was marquee matchups for a Prime Gold Players pack. And I guess I shouldn't be remiss to mention that we did have SP objectives refreshing yesterday too. I know a lot of us are still on that grind to level 40. Some of you are maybe reaching that grind. I was leveling up yesterday, of course, even getting some of those packs from level 28 and 27, which I just achieved, to save for today with Immortals. Since we're here in objectives, one thing I do want to mention is today's a new Friday, so that means we're going to have the chance of actually packing an Immortals card after the 4th week of the Season 6 weekly play completionist. Will be resetting today, so we'll have a chance to get this done for 2 weeks in a row of Immortals guarantee packs. It was leaked again that this Immortals promo is a 2-week affair, so it's 2 weeks long, but we're starting week 1 today with a bang. And that was all of yesterday's content in total. So let's talk about today, guys, and let's get straight into things. First, before Immortals even comes out today, it's a Friday. We've had voting, and now we have the leak. Premier League Player of the Month, Bruno Fernandes, is probably going to be our first piece of content today. This is his just leaked official card, 89 rated. Good for Evos. He's got dead ball plus, he's got long ball pass plus as well. And honestly, that's a decent card. If this SBC comes in at a pretty good price point, I'm thinking like maybe 200,000 coins, maybe a little bit less than that. That would be a very craftable 89 rated Bruno that potentially could be evolved. You know, you've got this grassroots greats Bruno who's got long ball and Tiki Taka, but he's 92 rated with 90 shooting, 92 pass, and 90 dribble. This card's got 90 shooting, 92 pass, and 89 dribble. Very similar to his 92 rated card, but he's only an 89. So I think this has potential. I hope it's not too expensive. Hopefully he's got the 5-star weak flip as well here, as this player of the month would hopefully have to compare to the grassroots grade. So that's the first SBC on the day. So if you're a Manchester United fan, or if that looks like an interesting card to you, and again, Evos being a potential part of that, that is coming today, and it'll probably be at least a few hours before the actual content drop. Now, let's talk about Immortals, right? That's what we're here for. That's what we're all interested in. We've been saving packs. EA didn't really tease anything else with loading screens or tweets yesterday, but we have the leaks. And let's take a look at the leaks because the full team 1 with official cards has been posted here by ASY Foot Trader. A lot of big names in here and a lot of multi-version cards. That's the whole point of this promo. A lot of icons as well. Not that many heroes. Let's dive into it. Of course, we've got the headliners, the big names of R9 96, Beckenbauer 96, and Thierry Henry 95. Those are official stats. We've got 96 pace on Henry. This card looks absolutely disgusting as the big bro in packs. Beckenbauer looks really good too. The thing to notice as we go down the list here of these official cards, look at all the 3 play style plus players. This is huge, really huge, because so many of these cards hopefully shouldn't be that expensive, and with 3 play style pluses becoming more normal, that's going to move the market downwards in a lot of other areas. We have an Angerer goalkeeper card here for her. If we got Far Reach and you've got Deflector Plus, interesting one there. Probably not going to be the most crazy. The Van der Sar that's going out of packs today is probably going to be more hyped than her card, in my opinion. She does have 2 versions. You've got a Ginola card here with interesting playstyle pluses. I think they could have done better, but the stats do look great. Laurent Blanc, big bro. Look at that card. Aerial and Anticipate with 96 defending, 75 passing is really low. Who cares? He's going to be an absolute rock wall at the back. Gareth Bale with low driven, quick step, and dead ball plus with 99 pace. These cards with these stats in the mid to high 90s, these look end game almost. It's crazy. Look at this Zola card. I don't think this Zola is going to cost more than 3 to 4 to 500,000 coins. Finesse, quick step, dead ball with middle to high 90 stats, 95 dribble, 93 pace and passing, 94 shooting. That's an insane card. And even look down here at the right backs, Zanetti, Zambrata. This is rewriting some of the most overpowered outside backs in the game with these two here. Intercept plus for Zambrata. Press proven and relentless jockey and quick step for Zanetti. Both incredible looking cards. I believe Zanetti should hopefully be able to play center mid too. That's an interesting one. Steven Gerrard to a 93 with 93 pass. He's got incisive, power shot, relentless. Bon Pastor's card looks pretty good. She should be pretty cheap. Most avoid getting a card here with low driven, technical, and tiki taka, and he's only 90 rated. Think about the evolutions for that card. I mean, he's got 3 playstyle pluses, so maybe he wouldn't fit many, but that card looks pretty good too and cheap and usable. There's the Gareth Bale 90 rated left back card there. If you didn't see the stats yesterday, maybe we can zoom in on this a little bit more. Whoa, that's very big. But left back Gareth Bale has got jockey and rapid plus with 97 pace, 90 shooting. Again, 88 passing, 90 dribble, 90 defending, and 81 physicality. Al Jaber here has got a decent card with finesse and low driven. Zanetti, here's the little bros. Don't write these cards off, man. I really think, based on previous years, these are going to be the cards that we're packing the most from this promo. But that's honestly not bad because they have some position changes and low enough overalls that evolutions are calling for these players. Look at this Laurent Blanc. This feels like baby Laurent Blanc from previous years of FIFA, kind of a throwback here. Pinged pass and first touch, center attacking mid. I hope he has center back alt position as well because they kept his defending and physical high. They just boosted up his shooting and passing and dribbling to make him a midfielder. Like, imagine that card in evolution. Same thing with Nedved with Tiki Taka and power shot, and Zanetti. That's an insane looking 89 rated center mid card with intercept and ping pass. I think all 4 of these have hype as the little bro versions that are going to be in packs for this Immortals promo. So the most packable cards looking good for Evos. The top tier of cards all having 3 playstyle pluses and looking very worthwhile to add into your team. It's a good promo to save packs for sure. And I'm going to build up a whole bunch more player picks today. The 81 plus pick goes away. I think this is a promo to at least send it a little bit for. Even if you're like, Nate, I'm saving for team of the season. Like, open a few packs for today. At least maybe hit some of the grassroots grinds, rinse into some 81 plus player picks before they expire. It just looks like a good day to be saving for this stuff. I know it seems crazy, Nate. How are you going to save packs for a promo with only icons? The weight's going to be terrible. It never is. It never is. We played this game 2 years in a row now with an icon and hero only promo. It's never terrible. It's better than you always expect. Let's hope that continues today. I'm putting some packs on the line for it. Now, let's get to the really big news, the SBC and the evolutions. First with the SBC, because we had 2, actually have 3 leaked, but 2 look really good. 1 we're not sure about. This is one of those that looks really good. Thierry Henry is coming as an SBC, and this is his official card. Guys, Thierry Henry, as I mentioned, is one of the most elite strikers in this game. If you had the chance, maybe it was even a loan version, if you just had the chance to try this card, he was one of the only cards that rose in price after Team of the Year, where all the Team of the Year cards dropped for like weeks. He went up because he was regarded as the most overpowered striker in the game with such high passing stats. He's got finesse plus, insane pace, and just in-game with all the ball control playstyles with the quick step and the rapid. This card was just unbelievable. I think I tried the loan for a couple games that I got somewhere. He was a beast, and this was the card that all the pros were using and all of that. And now we have one as an SBC. Now the stats are close. Like if you look at the card stats here for this 92 little bro Henry versus the Team of the Year, he's got the same pace, -1 shooting, -1 passing, -1 dribbling, and -2 defending. And he's got low driven plus instead of finesse. Hopefully he's going to have finesse base. I think low driven plus is great, just as good almost as finesse plus. It's so OP. Depending on the price of this, this could be an absolutely unreal card. I don't even know where EA would begin to price this, because this Henry is like 2.3, 2.4 million coins. But if you take a look at his graph, I mean, he was 3.6 mil last week. That's how much the market has dropped off in preparation for this promo, but it still could keep dropping. I would think that the Thierry Henry here is probably going to go down some more, unless the new card that comes out today with this version maybe doesn't have the play styles. Maybe they give this one the skills instead of the weak foot. I think that would make it really intriguing. I don't know if he'll be 5'5". That would be probably too good to be true, but we'll just have to see. Those are some of the intangibles that we don't know now that'll really make up how hype this is. But Thierry Henry as an SBC, that's just crazy in itself, considering how overpowered he is in this game. So that's a huge one. Personally, for me, I've just completed a striker SBC in Gerd Muller. Just did the 500k striker Strike Force evolution as well, working on Cruyff. So I can understand if you're like, ah, man, a striker, I'm set. Like, I just did a striker Evo, or I just did a striker SBC. But like, this is going to be one that's probably out for a long time. 92 rated, you know, when is that going to be evolvable? Probably not super soon for sure, like at least a couple months down the line, but that's a big SBC. Now, I'm guessing Thierry Henry is today, but there are 2 other SBCs that could be released today as well. Maybe they'll just do 1, maybe they'll do 2. This is one of the other ones. Beckenbauer is coming as a little bro SBC too, so it looks like most of the SBCs we're getting are little bros, but not all of them. This is the official CDM Beckenbauer. Interesting, right? Because we looked at the team in packs. A lot of the little bros had position changes. Same thing here with Beckenbauer. Even though his base icon card has center defensive mid and center mid on it, his main position here is CDM, and that's where he looks most formatted to be, as probably a stay back CDM, or like center half plus type of role. That's a good looking card for 3 playstyle pluses. I mean, Thierry Henry doesn't even have 3. He just has 2, and this Beckenbauer has 3. Long ball, jockey, and intercept plus. I know the pace is the issue when you look at this card, but if this is cheap, this could be a fun one to do. I'm not going to completely write this one off. I would love a chance at using Beckenbauer. I didn't try his base icon card yet. If this is a couple 100,000 coins and decently affordable, I have no problem with this one. Again, I'm not sure what's today, though. I mean, EA did say that we're getting a Beckenbauer today, but of course, we're going to have one in packs. So I don't think that's a guarantee that we're going to have the Beckenbauer SBC today, unless they're going to drop 2 SBCs, one for Thierry and Beckenbauer. We'll just have to see. So watch out for his SBC as well as Nedved. Now, this is not an official card, but as you may have noticed, Nedved had a little bro card in the team. So either the little bro Nedved is our SBC, or it's going to be big bro Nedved who will be that SBC player. So that could be really interesting for an attacking card here. You would think if it's the big bro that he would have 3 playstyle pluses. So we await some more information and news on that. But since we don't have official stats for him, again, I think it's between Thierry Henry and a Beckenbauer. And really, Thierry Henry seems like a promo Friday type of card. So that is really crazy for SBCs. For a lot of us that are saving packs, I think either of those 2, or, you know, both of them look worthy of fodder, to be sure, for sure, with those save packs that we have. Now, let's talk about the evolutions, because Evos have been a big part of this promo, and I think, especially for me, as we head into Immortals, Evos are something that I was curious about, because we didn't have any leaks specific to Immortals until now. We had that center back and that center mid Evo leaked, and then yesterday, more leaks about a 90 overall cards fitting into an evolution. And of course, the market's going crazy. Prices are going crazy on 90 rated cards because of that. And then this leak came out just a few hours ago. A new center mid evolution is coming. It's called Become Immortal. And those are exactly the card styles that we have here in the game. Become Immortal Icon and Become Immortal Hero. And this is confirmed from ASY. He says that the cards will be getting 3 playstyle pluses and a 94 overall rating. One thing I think about right away with this leak is that sounds a lot like the 500k Strike Force evolution. 94 rated, 3 playstyle pluses. This cannot be cheap, right? He says below in the response to this tweet that Bellingham is a prediction. The Evo should come today, and it will have stages. This will be the final card with 94 rating and 3 playstyle pluses. And it sounds like it's going to be a lot like the Future Stars Evo card as well. And if you're remembering or not remembering what kind of card that is like, since it's sounding like it's going to come in stages, that is the Future Stars icon that we could create. You guys remember this, right? The Future Stars Academy icon. I did Alyssa Thompson, probably my worst choice of the year in terms of an evolution, if I'm being honest. Yes, up the USA. Evo squad looking decent, but that card was not that great. Wanyeri, Pasili, the winter, so many better options for that. It's going to be interesting because that was from a select group of players. This looks like it's going to be we get to choose the card, put it into the evolution, and get the upgrade. So again, it's not known what the requirements are for this evolution yet. We're still kind of out on that one, but since there's leaks of 90 rated Evos to come, this is being very hyped at the moment. I could see this either delivering on the levels of hype that it's kind of promising right now, or I could see it like not being that hype. But I mean, let's be completely honest. The fact that you can get to a 94 rated and 3 playstyle pluses, it is definitely hype. It could cost too much. It could not give good playstyle pluses. The choices could maybe not be good. Who knows? This is what makes it look like it's going to be a kind of step-by-step evolution like the Future Stars one, where maybe we even get to pick the playstyle pluses. You've got a Finesse Plus and Trivella, Low Driven and Power Shot, Press Proven Technical, Incisive Pass and Tiki Taka, Anticipate Jockey, and then a 4-5 or a 5-4 boost. That all sounds like a lot of the same stuff that we had for the Future Stars Academy Evo, where we got to pick. And that was the most fun part about that evolution, was the fact that we could choose the card. Well, namely, we could choose from a list, but it sounds like now we're going to be able to choose a card, whoever fits the Evo, but being able to like build your own card by picking the individual playstyles, choosing whether you wanted a 5-star skills or a 5-star weak foot boost. And even, I guess you didn't get a chance to choose the roles, but that's going to be one thing that I learned from this evolution. Make sure you choose a card for this Evo, this center mid Evo today, that has good rolls. That's one of the mistakes I made with the Thompson. I didn't look at the rolls first. I just went by the nation of the card, USA. That was a mistake. So whoever fits this Evo, whatever the leaks are, maybe there will be more of them today that'll say, is it max 88? Is it max 89? Is it max 90? That's what we're going to have to look forward to. And make sure you look at the rolls, because I don't know if anything in here, nothing of this regard in terms of the evolutions that you would use to become immortal, this whole step-by-step process for an Evo. Nothing about rolls here. It's all playstyles and stat boost and skill move and a weak foot boost there. So this is crazy, especially if you end up with hero or icon chemistry by the end. And of course, with this leak, guess who's extinct? Jude Bellingham, 90 rated center mids like Kevin De Bruyne, Alexia Putellas, Ruud Gullit, 945,000 coins. He was a whopping 700k yesterday, even though he just, of course, had the big time SBC. His card is ballooning. All the 90 rated midfield cards are going up crazy. Pascal Gross, the 99 passing card, who we shouted earlier in the week as a good Evo investment, as we did with a lot of 90 rated cards, just because the pump and dumps have been happening. The prices have been moving a ton. His card is up as well. He was 50k yesterday, 75,000 coins now. Here's what I would say. Just stay tuned to Twitter. Be careful, because, man, something of this sounds a little too good to be true. 90 rateds going into this. The one thing that I keep thinking about is this Evo leak right here, where Foot Police said a new center mid evolution is set to arrive soon. Javi Alonso can be used. If you look at the responses to this tweet, it looks like it's only max 88 rated cards. I don't know if this is the same Evo leak or if it's a different one, but if it is the same one, then a lot of these 90 rated cards that are getting bought up are not going to end up fitting the evolution. So that's one reason I'm a little bit skeptical about this. I think the upgrade here, the potential of this, the customizability of it sounds incredible, but I just kind of want to put a cautionary caveat out there that maybe it's not going to be as good as this graphic looks. He does say Bellingham upgrades and final card are a prediction, but he does say that it's 3 playstyle plus and 94 rated. So watch for more Evo leaks today. There's going to be a lot of movement on the market. You guys will always know what I will say about this. Sell in the hype, especially if this is a center mid Evo only. There was this tweet yesterday that Immortals Evolutions are going to allow 90 overall cards. A guy like Vinny Jr., what Evo is he fitting in today? Yeah, sure, he's up to 220,000 coins extinct, but if this is a center mid Evo, are we going to get 2 Evos, one of which for a 90 rated? If there's a leak that we are, then fine, so be it. But there are so many cards right now that are inflated in price on the market because of evolution leaks. Sure, the center midfielder one seems the most legit, because that's definitely going to be dropping today. This one again right here. But maybe the center back one, that's one thing that Foot Police posted about too, and some of the other leakers were saying that that would be released today on Friday. Maybe these cards aren't going to be needed for an evolution. Maybe it's not today. Who knows? Because this one seems like it is. And everything else other than that is now up in the air and kind of unknown until we see some more leaks and news and info, which I'm sure we're going to get today to kind of confirm some of that. But that's just the craziness of Evos at the moment with all these cards that are going crazy. Yesterday on stream, 80 or 90 Vieira was 1.2 to 1.3 mil, and now he's 1.6. Like 90 rated Sun is almost 400k, 380, 390, and he was in the 200,000 coin range earlier. 90 Ginola was 1.2. He's 1.6. Not all of these cards are going to fit an evolution today. That's kind of the message I want to put across to you guys, is selling the hype on some of those crazy cards. If it's not a center mid, take no risk and sell, take the profit, and then you'll have opportunities to reinvest. Remember all these leaks. Remember the cards that went up a bunch because of Evo leaks. They're probably going to rise again. We'll just have to see what Evos we get today. So hands down, I think this is the biggest potential opportunity of today. This graphic, this leak with the 90 to 94 is definitely getting some people pretty hyped. So we're just going to have to see how it plays out. But again, if that is a Evo that gives up to 94 rating, I just feel like that's going to be a paid evolution, even if it's multiple tiers, and I think that could end up hurting the market. We'll talk a bit more. I sold my Javis, who I bought yesterday on stream for 870,000 coins. You're like, Nate, you lost coins? I did. I lost coins on this Javi. We made coins on Federico Valverde, bought him at 393, but center mids with this Evo news are going to start dropping. So mid-tier, top-tier center mids, especially with how crazy that card is leaked to be looking, I would be careful with those. But I would say this as well: if the Evo does not deliver, there could be a bounce back on those cards. But again, if it's a 500,000 coin paid evolution, what do we know about those sorts of Evos? That's going to hurt the whole entire rest of the market as well, because people are going to go pay 500,000 coins like they did for the Strike Force evolution, and that could hurt prices, right? The Suarez Evo going up to the 94 rated as a Strike Force, or is it 93? That could, 94. They just gave us a 94 rated Strike Force 3-play style plus Evo. Now they're giving us a center mid Evo for that. We had their Kaiser last week. Maybe there's a center back Evo coming in the second week of this promo. Who knows? So they're working their way through the team with these 3-play style plus Evos in terms of positions. But just be careful on the market today. I'm going to go into content completely liquid how I am right now. And especially with the icons that are incoming, the SBCs that are incoming, and with the evolutions, it's probably in your best interest to be coming into content liquid as well. So it's really just going to come down to the leaks and come down to how the content actually drops, if we're going to make a lot of coins today or if the market's just going to be dropping. I think you have to be really careful about the Friday night bubble. There could be some big drops right after content if this Evo is crazy, but then there could be some cards that bounce back. And if it is a crazy center mid Evo, we're probably not going to trade with any center mids today, and we'll be looking to trade more with like attackers and defenders for those quick flip opportunities, especially as a part of maybe the new cards that get dropped here. I can see Blanc, Bale, Zola, Zanetti, Zambrata having a lot of hype. Maybe Gerrard ends up being super cheap because of the Evo today. Who knows? This Gareth Bale is going to have a lot of hype today as well. We're going to have to keep an eye on his price. I do think there's a lot of saved up packs. I could see some prices being very cheap to start and then potentially rising up a little bit after that. We'll just kind of have to see how much supply hits the market. That's going to be one thing I'm going to be very curious about today is where's the Immortals cards in here? Do they just add the Become Immortal, or do they add the other designs in here? Nope, Foot Immortals, Icon, and Hero. These are in here too. So we're just going to have to see how the supply is when packs start to be opened today. Now, speaking of packs, this is worth mentioning because I don't think I've ever seen as many tradable packs specifically labeled as tradable added into the game code at one time. 83.5, 83.3, like it says, includes a tradable 83.3. Where are these tradable packs going to be placed? These aren't good enough to be store packs, right? 78.5, 85 double, like 83.10, that's pretty good. 84.2, but the fact that it specifically says tradable, something's up here with these guys. I don't think they're exchanges necessarily, but something's weird and something's happening with this. And anytime EA has tradable packs in the code, that means potential supply. And that worries me a little bit for fodder. Fodder's already pretty cheap, but like, I don't know. Again, that's up in the air for me. We'll have to wait and see if that's sort of an objective or some sort of SBC that's going to give us tradable packs back. And if that does, that's going to end up, if it happens during this promo, supplying these cards a lot more tradable. And that's going to drag down the rest of the market because 3 playstyle plus icons and heroes, tradable and cheaper on the market. That's going to mean people are going to sell what they have to try out the brand new cards. So I'm a little worried for the market today just to see where these packs end up getting placed and how this Evo pans out and everything like that. So like I said, I'm going in fully liquid. I would sell on the hype on any of your Evo investments unless it's a center mid and you want to risk it for the biscuit. How much is this Vieira now? Oh my gosh, this Vieira is 3.9 million coins. He was 4.8 just 2 days ago, and that was down. Crazy. Crazy. Doumbia, I think, was like 1 mil. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. So a lot of the top tier, middle tier to top tier expensive cards are starting and continuing to get cooked in price. And I mean, I just think that's going to continue at least into the content drop today. Now, like I said, there could be a lot of panic and maybe content today is somehow underwhelming. What's going to happen? Those most rare out-of-pack special cards that got panicked like crazy are probably going to rebound back, but make sure it's rare out-of-pack specials, meta cards, maybe some of the most recent Dream Chasers you would want to buy for that. 3-play style plus players for sure. Maybe Dream Chasers icons. Like, depending on how far a Kaká would drop today, Van der Sar, even a Javi, a Thuram, a Raul, Rivaldo's down 1.45. And then, of course, you'd probably want to look at some foot birthdays. Foot birthdays are still hype, especially if you're in a lower budget. These foot birthday cards, I think, are going to be really good to trade with today, too. And then, of course, you look at Team of the Years, because Team of the Years still have 3-play style pluses, and they're still pretty meta. So it's going to be an actually really interesting day today, guys, with the saved up packs that are out there, with the leaks of the SBCs and the evolutions that are there. It's honestly a pretty exciting day. We'll just have to see how it all pans out. Watch out for that Bruno SBC dropping early today, and watch out for more leaks. We're going to cover it all once we get on stream today, which should be around an hour before the content drop. We'll be live here on YouTube and, of course, on Twitch. If you haven't checked us out there, make sure to drop a follow. That link is down below in the description. But let me know what kind of packs you have saved today, and let me know what part of this promo interests you the most. Is it the Evo? Is it the SBC? Is it just the fact that icons should be more packable? Let me know in the comments, and I will catch you guys in the stream today. Have a great Friday. Start to a great weekend. We'll see you in the stream today. It's been TheFutAccountant. I will see you there. Peace out.